Alright, welcome back to another video. So, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we're talking about the iPhone 15 and some new features, some new rumors, what we've got so far, and you know what, I think these are going to be some really good, useful features coming to the iPhone 15. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about here is actually the new colors. So we have we have maybe two new colors. So we have one called Deep Red, which is this one right here, and then we have a type of blue. And so it's going to be kind of hard to show through the camera, but let me see if I can just sort of get like a decent show here. But it's just like it's a dark red color, and then kind of a darker version of, or a lighter version of Pacific Blue, and then like it's sort of in between the blue of the 12 and 13 Pro models. So kind of in the middle of that, and then the dark red. And so supposedly it's either one or the other, or maybe even both. It could honestly be both colors coming to the iPhone 15 Pro, at least for sure. And so, you know, if you guys like these colors, I mean, you might as well be looking forward to it, because now we're this close to the iPhone 15s. There's a pretty good chance of this happening. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about here for a second is actually the cameras. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is, you guys know how with the 14 Pro, as you can see in this photo right here, the main camera was a 48 megapixel camera, and the other two were 12 megapixels. Well, supposedly, this 48 megapixel sensor will be coming to all of the iPhone 15 models, not just the Pro and Pro Max, or Pro and Ultra, whatever they decide to call it, but all of the 15 models. So that's the regular 15, probably the 15 Plus. It's either going to be a mini or a Plus, so we're going to go Plus, the Pro and Pro Max, or the Ultra. So, and the reason I say that is because supposedly, you know, some people saying it's going to be called the 15 Pro Max, others are saying it's going to be called the 15 Ultra. It really just depends, so we're going to see what it's called. But just so you guys know, the 48 megapixel sensor should be coming to all cameras or all devices in the iPhone 15 lineup. Alright, probably one of the biggest changes coming to the iPhone 15 is actually USB-C. Now, it's been rumored for a while, you know, like people thought the 13 was going to go portless, and then we thought something was going to happen to the 14. Well, now we're about to the iPhone 15 season, and it sounds like we're getting USB-C port. Now, you know, we never really thought that Apple would do this, just because, like, you know, I mean, they have their own made for iPhone process going on with like lightning cables, but no, I mean, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty much entirely because of the UE regulations. I'm pretty sure what it is, which is basically this country is making them switch to USB-C. And so, knowing Apple, they're either going to remove the USB-C port and make it all MagSafe, or they're just going to put USB-C in that one specific country, or they'll just put USB-C in all the iPhones. I feel like that is most likely what they're going to end up doing, but it's really just going to take some time to tell and just sort of figure out what their plan is. But if you guys do like USB-C, be looking forward to that, as it's going to be coming in the new iPhone 15s, according to the rumors. There's also some other things about, like, the batteries on each of the iPhone 15s will be getting a little bit larger, I should say, not longer. And so that means that we should hopefully get more battery life, because you have a bigger battery paired with a more efficient, probably A17 Bionic chip is most likely what they're going to call it. So you put those together, and it's sort of just a mix for some good battery life. So be looking forward to that. Not much else. There is some talk about, like, you know, if they include these wired headphones, they're going to have to make them like USB-C on the end so they work. I mean, makes sense. But I mean, that's really about it. There is one other rumor I've heard around a couple times. So the price when the 15s come out, supposedly, like, especially the price of like the 15 Pro Max or Ultra or Pro or whatever you want to call it, supposedly it's going up by at least $100. I've heard $200. I've heard others say $100. It depends, and it could honestly stay the same. Again, we don't know for sure, but if it does go up in price, which, I mean, it would make sense just because of inflation, but just keep that in mind. The prices of these devices might go up maybe $100 to $200, maybe even $300. It just depends. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it. That's all I got. I want to thank Apple Insider, because I am getting all of my information from their website. It's just appleinsider.com. You can see it right there. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, as it helps me out a ton. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I mean, comment below, are you excited for the iPhone 15? Because I know I am. Are you going to be buying it? Alright, anyway, see you guys later.